Alright, Dream Den, sub-level 8. Alright, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Alright, so this floor is all about your hazards. It's also a little bit of foreshadowing. You'll see what I mean soon. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff here. First of all, this antenna beetle. He'll just get on our nerves if we don't take him out. I got the radar functioning again. Actually, if you do that, then we'll be able to ignore you. Typically, the way to tackle this dungeon is to take it out a hazard at a time. You want to do your whites and your yellows first. Progress with your yellows as far as you can until you need your whites, and progress with your whites until you need your yellows. Basically the trick of this dungeon. Dweevils will ignore you, by the way. They will not ignore your treasures, but they will ignore you. So you don't have to... So really the only threat you have with Dweevils is if they lock onto you. So don't let them. Perfect. A lot of electricity here. There we go. Got some poison here that he's taken out, so we will leave our... My Pikmin do that? Oh, wait, unless you're going for bodies, leave the enemy corpses out. And guess what? If people pick up an enemy corpse, you don't have to kill it, because they will ignore you. They'll be happy by just holding stuff on its head. Alright, let's move on. Got more electricity to take out. So, if you don't like the way I do it, mainly because you lose Pikmin a lot, which is possible. Oh, also, this actually gives me an opportunity to use the teleportation glitch, which is nice. For those of you who don't remember the teleportation glitch from Tuxing Pool, if you just make sure you only have one of that Pikmin in your party, you grab a Pikmin, switch to it. Oh my gosh. That fire hazard. Speaking of teleportation glitch. So that is like one of my favorite glitches in this game. Oh my... You know what? I'm just gonna take this thing out because they keep running into it. There we go. No worries. No threats, no friends. Yeah, that was gonna happen. There we go. This is going to take a minute. Punch, punch, punch. There we go. That works. Alright, got some more poison up ahead. I think that's actually... There's a couple more electric hazards, but that's it. Alright, let's keep going. Got some more poison here. That's a fire hazard. Can I run you out away from the hole? Thank you. Alright, let's take this guy out. Alright, take him out. Alright, there we go. So it's getting a little repetitive for you guys, but nothing much is really happening. The white Pikmin here, yellow Pikmin, you finish off your round. Alright, man, I'm on all my Pikmin on fire. Thank goodness we have a rest level on the next floor. Alright, let's take out this Dweevil as well. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to do some more rounds with the blues and reds. Now the nice thing is because there are no actual water hazards as the Dweevils, we can go reds exclusive this time and not have to try to budget. Sorry, Dweevils. Perfect. Now we got this guy. As I said before, if the Dweevils pick up other Dweevils, then you're safe to ignore them. Alright. Go here. It's actually one of the only sub-levels where purple Pikmin aren't deployed. Who knew it was possible? Other than, you know, Smirch Castle. Alright, get the reds. Okay. We won't bother taking this guy out because he's not really a threat. Actually, we will just because I feel like killing things. There we go. Alright, now we'll take the blue Pikmin and take out more stuff. Just more Dweevils. Alright. You know what? This seems like a good time to get into my overall thoughts on Pikmin 2. First off, do I love Pikmin 2? Yes. Yes, I love this game to death. If it's not my favorite game of all time, which it's close, it is definitely my favorite GameCube game. I'm actually not quite sure if Pikmin 3 is a better game or not. You know, this game does a lot of stuff I hate, though. But I guess one thing about me is I tend to enjoy flawed games. I know it seems weird, but it's true. I don't enjoy a lot of things people consider perfect masterpieces. Basically, a lot of my favorite things to pick up and play are fundamentally flawed in more than one way. But that's just me. So, anyways, but so I guess here's a question. Do I think this is... Here's a better question. If you want to play a Pikmin game, which one do I think you should start out with? If you have a Wii U, definitely start with Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 does a lot of stuff to clean up the interface that I really, really love, and I can't have you ignore. Although, I can't really have you... Although, if you don't want to start with Pikmin 3, start with Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is definitely the easiest Pikmin game. And while a lot of people will say the best Pikmin... I know a few people who say the best Pikmin experience is Pikmin 1 on the Wii, I think the best Pikmin experience is Pikmin 2 on either system. I prefer the GameCube version because I like the GameCube controls better, even though I have the Wii version. But both versions of the game are fine. Although if you have to buy one, I'd probably buy the Wii version because it's about half the price. Thank you, Nintendo Select. Extreme Perspirator, that's an item. So again, if you want to start with one, I start with Pikmin 3. If this Let's Play inspired you if you own Pikmin 2, play Pikmin 2 again, or go out and buy the game, then I guess I did my job as a Let's Player. I think a lot of time my job is to obviously keep people entertained, but to give them game experiences they haven't done yet. I mean, there's a lot of great games I found through Let's Plays. Okami is a great example. And with Let's Plays being free advertising, it makes sense why no companies would do anything to discourage people using their game. Oh wait, Nintendo. Sorry, I just had to get that issue off my chest. But I think I've said this before, I do not monetize my videos. I might someday, but today I don't. So, I do not monetize, so again, you know how some people are like, please don't run ad block on my video because I don't get money? I'm not getting the money either way. Any ads you see are going to Nintendo. So, I really don't care. Anyway, this is a pretty basic rest stop level. It has stuff on it. That's about it. Alright, got another one of these guys. I remember this rest level not really having a lot. Alright, let's see what else is here. Anything in here? No. This level really doesn't have a lot. Again, if you want to again, I know I like saying take the escape guide if you're a wimp. Seriously, if your squadron is tethered and you don't think you can do this in one run, then don't do it in one run. You know, doing a cavern in multiple runs really isn't anything to be ashamed of. If it's your first playthrough, if you're playing through it again, and you've already beaten this cavern once, then it's something to be ashamed of a little bit. If it's your first playthrough of the game, it's nothing to be ashamed of to do this more than once. Do multiple runs. Really, it isn't. This project's almost come to a close. We don't have a lot of sub-levels left. Then it's going to be done. Guys, this is the last rest level of the game. So, go ahead and get your potions, do your duplications if you're into that. And guys, we're almost done. Oh, if you are wanting to do this dungeon in multiple halves, just as something to point out, make sure that you haven't lost, if you've lost a bunch of yellows, or you've lost a bunch of blues, then exit and come back. You're going to need a bunch of blues from the next floor, and you're going to need a bunch of yellows for the final floor, okay? Or, if you reset, you'll be like me and haven't lost any. By the way, I've only had to reset once. It was on the first floor, and I really didn't need to. It's just I didn't want to lose a purple. Whatever losses will not be mourned unless it's a purple Pikmin, in which case it's an automatic restart. But let's knock this out. Let's knock out the rest of this dungeon. Delve deeper, my Pikmin? Yeah, I will. Get ready for water. Things are about to get wet. Dreamed in, sub-level 10. Lots of enemies. That's the first thing I recommend doing. Get over here to base quick. You might hear this in the background, you might not, depends on how I have the audio balance, but there's a Gatling Grunk here. So we need to take care of him. So we'll just take this guy out. Okay, there we go. From here, this floor isn't that bad. It's just taking out the Gatling Grunk. There we go. Take this guy out. Alright, where's the treasure here? Looks like the treasure's in this guy. So we'll take this guy out. There we go. And we have this thing. Let's see how you decide to take this back. Let's see where you take this. You're taking it the right way or the wrong way? You're taking it the right way. I might as well just distract this while I walk back. Come walk me. Okay, thank you. Right, here's a fun piece of trivia that a lot of people know. In the European version of this game, Wally Wogs were changed to Wally Hops. And this is because Wog is an offensive terminator. I don't know. But that's it for this floor, so on to sub-level 11. This floor's actually a lot easier than I remember it being. We haven't got a long, tedious floor in a while, so let's make the next one really long and tedious.